So inventory management, what exactly is inventory? Materials or resources in stock which is waiting is usually referred to as inventory. So these are idle resources of an enterprise. You can say it is wealth that is waiting in a system. So there are these are the different types of inventory. Raw material inventory, so before getting into a operations facility, it is referred to, or just getting there, it is referred to as raw material inventory. Then it is converted to work in process inventory, where a little bit of process is happening in some machinery, and along with that work in process there is something called maintenance, repair and operating supplies inventory. Once the work in process is over, it is finished goods inventory, where you have that properly packaged finished goods in your facility. Then it is transported out of your facility, so it is usually referred to as transportation inventory. Transportation inventory might get into a warehouse in between, so that is one area. So till it reaches the customer, it is actually transportation inventory. So these are the different dimensions of inventories that we have. Now the question comes, how do you manage this inventory? So when you think about managing inventory, there are two aspects that you need to manage. The first aspect is quantity, and if it is not properly managed, it leads to wastage. The second aspect is variety, and if it is not properly managed, it leads to a lot of complexity. You cannot handle it. So how do you handle quantity? You can use optimization technique to handle quantity. So one technique that we are going to learn is EOQ there. Categorization techniques usually follows a guideline called 80-20 rule. So 80-20 rule is used to categorize inventory, and there are different specific rules that we follow on the basis of 80-20 rule to categorize inventory. So as said, there are different types of inventories. Raw material inventories there, work in process inventories there, maintenance, repair and operating supplies inventories are there, finished goods inventories are there, and transportation inventories are there. So these are the types of inventories that an operations manager need to consider. And when you think about materials and inventory, you need to think about two aspects. One is a quantity aspect, the other is a variety aspect. The quantity aspect can be managed with the help of optimization technique, and one optimization technique that we will be learning is EOQ, which is the abbreviation of economic order quantity. Variety can be handled with the help of categorization techniques. So we usually follow an 80-20 rule for categorization. This is also known as Pareto's principle.